I never imagined that a business trip to London would change everything for me. My name is Isabella. I am 42, divorced, and I have spent my life building a world of elegance, travel, and independence. I have seen cities in every corner of the globe, dined under chandeliers in Rome, strolled along the beaches of Santorini, and yet something had always been missing. Love. True, undistracted, authentic love. I had met men, so many men, all of them drawn to my wealth or the image of my life. None of them stayed. None of them truly wanted me. Until Ethan. I first saw him in the lobby of the hotel, and I remember thinking he did not belong to my world, and yet he stood out among everyone else with an effortless confidence. He was 36, handsome, and had a quiet intensity in his eyes that pulled me in before he even spoke. When our eyes met, something stirred inside me, a flutter I had not felt in years. The air felt electric, as if it knew this was not just a meeting of two strangers. We spent the day in back-to-back meetings, exchanging ideas and thoughts on projects, but my attention kept drifting. I noticed the subtle way his hand brushed against mine when passing documents, the warmth in his smile, the faint scent of his cologne that lingered in the air long after he left the room. I could not help but wonder if he felt the same magnetic pull I felt. That evening, he invited me to join him for a quiet dinner. As we sat across from each other in the softly lit restaurant, I felt a tension that was at once thrilling and terrifying. Our conversation flowed effortlessly, deeper than I expected, touching on our pasts, our dreams, and the moments that had shaped us. Every time our hands touched, it sent a jolt through me, a reminder that this connection was real, raw, and dangerous in its intensity. Later, on a balcony overlooking the city lights, he leaned closer. I felt my breath catch as our fingers intertwined, hesitant at first, then with a confidence that mirrored my own desire. His lips brushed mine, soft, tentative, testing the waters, and I responded with a longing I could not contain. That first kiss was slow, lingering, and it carried all the years I had spent waiting for something genuine. It was electrifying and terrifying all at once. My heart raced as I pressed closer, letting him feel the warmth I had hidden for so long. Over the next few days, every glance, every touch, every brush of our hands in the hallways sent ripples of anticipation through me. We walked the streets of London together, side by side, close enough that our shoulders touched, close enough that I could feel the heat radiating from his body. Every moment held a charge, a delicious tension that left me breathless. We would talk for hours late into the night, sitting in quiet lounges or by the hotel fire, sharing confessions we had never shared with anyone. He told me about his fears and regrets, and I revealed my own, the lonely nights and guarded heart. One night, as rain poured down outside, we found ourselves under a small awning, trying to stay dry. I remember the sensation of his hands on my back, guiding me closer, and the first truly passionate kiss under the falling rain. Our lips met with a hunger that neither of us could deny, our breaths mingling, hands exploring gently, a mixture of tenderness and urgency. Every touch, every brush of skin against skin, sent shivers down my spine, awakening desires I had long repressed. I had never imagined that someone could make me feel seen and desired in the same moment. In the quiet of his hotel room later that evening, we sat side by side on the couch, fingers intertwined, our faces inches apart. He looked at me with an intensity that left me trembling. He whispered, "I have wanted this, I have wanted you, for longer than I realized." I felt tears prick my eyes as I whispered back, "I have waited my whole life for someone like you." Our lips met again, slow and deliberate, lingering as if we were trying to memorize every inch of each other. His hands traced the line of my jaw, the curve of my neck, and I felt a warmth spread through me that was both comforting and electrifying. The next few days were a whirlwind of intimacy and stolen moments. In the mornings, we would wake wrapped in each other's arms, lingering in the warmth, sharing kisses that were soft, teasing, and yet full of an underlying urgency. During quiet afternoons, we would sit together in the hotel lounge, fingers brushing, hands finding each other instinctively, hearts racing with unspoken desire. Every touch, every glance, held a promise, a silent confession that we were no longer just two strangers who met on a business trip. One night, as we stood on the terrace overlooking the city, Ethan held my face in his hands and said, "Isabella, you are everything I did not know I was searching for. I want to be with you, truly, completely." My heart swelled with a mix of joy, fear, and longing. I pressed my lips to his, a kiss that was long, slow, and filled with the depth of everything we had both held back. His hands roamed gently over my back, pulling me closer, grounding me in the reality of this love we were discovering together. As the days turned into weeks, our connection deepened. We traveled together, exploring corners of the world I had only dreamed of sharing with someone who cared for me as deeply as Ethan did. In every new city, every quiet cafe, every beach at sunset, our hands found each other, our lips met in lingering kisses, our whispers filled the air with confessions of desire, love, and a shared future. Even after 3 years, when I reflect on our story, I feel the same flutter in my chest as that first night in London. Our love is patient, tender, and passionate all at once. It is filled with laughter, soft touches, late-night confessions, lingering kisses that say more than words ever could, and a bond that has healed every scar I carried from the past. Ethan saw me, not the wealth, not the image, not the carefully constructed persona, but the real me. And I fell into him, willingly, completely, and without reservation. Every time I look at him now, I remember the intensity of that first spark, the moments of hesitation, the stolen kisses in the rain, and the nights spent whispering our truths. Our story is one of patience, of longing, of connection that defies age and expectation. It is a reminder that it is never too late to find love, and when it comes, it overwhelms you, reshapes you, and makes you feel alive in ways you never thought possible. Have you ever experienced a love that changes you completely? A connection that makes your heart race and your soul ache with happiness? Comment below and share your story. If you loved this story, remember to like, turn on notifications, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more intimate and heartfelt stories.